name's Jeff. I belong to the Pudsey Breatheasy Group. It initiated in Bramley 3 years ago. I was advised to go to it by my pulmonary nurse, which I did, and it started off with 8 members. We grew and eventually we got too big for the church at Bramley. So we had to move, and we moved to St Martin's at Galloway Lane, Pudsey. We now are a size of 30 members, varying the age of sort of 50 up to 85. We've got members on oxygen. We've got some that have got sort of diabetes and COPD, but we make no bones about it. If they want to come, they come to the meetings. We do our exercise, which is done by, I've forgotten the name. Oh dear. I'll think of it in a minute. Anyway, the lady that takes us for the exercise, she's superb. She's quality, and she knows all about COPD because her father had it, and she looked after him for 10 years. So she knows how we are. She knows what our condition is like. It can vary, some worse than others. Some days it's good, some days it's bad. We have our medication that we take, inhalers, and stuff like that. We also, when we have our meetings, we are very social. We have do's at Christmas. We've been away for a day trip. We're there if anybody needs us. They've got us numbers. We have a committee. There's 9 of us on the committee. There's Derek. Unfortunately, we just lost our chairman, Martin Pennock, ex-policeman. Unfortunately, he died last week with obviously chest problems. He hadn't been well for a long time, and he'd had pneumonia and what have you, but unfortunately, we've lost him. We lost 2 other members last year to illness because we're all of an age where we're, like me, I'm 76, I'm not a kid anymore. But like I say, we're there for each other, and we have superb health from Stacey Taylor, who's public health, and Rachel Ben, who's the digital master. And this is how really Zoom has appeared for us, because Rachel set it up. She got us all trained in the use of Zoom. I mean, we have meetings with the Middleton group, which have been going longer than us, but we get on very well. And like I say, if somebody's got a problem, they'll ring us up, and if we can, we help out. Now, because of the virus, the lockdown, none of us have been out at all until like Saturday when I went out for the first time. But we've been in contact on the phone, and if we could help them, or we'd find somebody that could go and see them because we weren't allowed out. We're just a good gang. And, you know, like I say, anybody gets referred from their doctor's surgery, we take them on. I mean, as we are now, where we're at the church, we're just about right for exercise. If it gets any bigger, the group, we're going to have to look for something like the town hall. But we, as I say, we started off with 8 members, and now we've got about 30 that come every Wednesday at the church. We have every once a month we have a meeting for an hour before we have the exercise. But then the other weeks we just exercise, then we have a cup of tea and a coffee and a bun and a biscuit afterwards. And we sit and talk, and like I say, if anybody needs any help, anybody wants picking up, I take some home into Pudsey or Bramley or wherever they need to go if they haven't got a lift or it's awkward getting a bus. But like I say, we're there for each other. One of our members, Derek, who's our social secretary, he has got to go for his eyes tomorrow. He's got cataracts. He's had one done, but he's got to go tomorrow. Now, we have this funeral for Martin on the 19th of August, and he wants to go, but he won't be able to drive. But I'm going to go, and I shall take him with me so that we can both attend the funeral. We've got permission from Martin's wife that we can attend. May not be in the church, but we shall be on site somewhere paying our respects. And this is all what we do is we're
Yeah.
there for each other. And it's a group, like I say, varying ages. But that's it, really. We want to help each other. We want to be well. We need the exercise because that makes the difference. If you exercise, you keep your core body strong, which helps you with your breathing. There's breathing exercises. You just really, if we have a meeting with Stacey and Rachel, we try and help each other groups that are out there. There's about 5 groups. Yeah. Initially, there were going to be 10, but unfortunately, some of them weren't supported well enough, so they just sort of stopped. But our group, behind Seacroft, is the biggest one going, and it's because everybody wants it to work, because we know what we're doing is the best thing for us with the condition of COPD. That's brilliant. What I can say.
That's fantastic. Right. That's brilliant. So what do you think, in a kind of couple of words, what do you think the best thing to come out of the Breathe Easy group has been?
Well, everybody that's got COPD is still managing to live and enjoy the life, being able to go out and be involved instead of being sat indoors thinking, well, is this it? Yeah. Because with the exercise, you keep your body strong, you help your lungs, which helps you move. With you moving, you get about. It's a knock-on effect. If you don't do it and just sit about all day and do nothing and not attend the exercises, then obviously you're going to go downhill. You have to take control of the condition. And I've had mine now for, well, it was confirmed in 1995 that I have emphysema. But I bet you I've had it 40 years. But because of all the help from the NHS and my own doctors and the groups outside that I've been involved, pulmonary nurses, pulmonary clinic where you go and learn exercises, everything like that really helps. But you have to make an effort and take control of it. And
fantastic.
To be honest, that's all I can say, Graham.
That's fantastic. That's a real insight. Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Anytime, I don't mind, because I have experienced it. It's not as though I've only had it a couple of weeks. I've had it for a long time. Bearing in mind, I get good